Good day everyone, I'm here to discuss you about the mandatory ROTC for 18 above. In January this year, Duterte said she would propose the mandatory rendering of military service for all Filipino 18 years old and above when she gets elected as a vice president. About ROTC and DepEd, I would like to remind those intelligent people that DepEd is all about basic education and alternative learning system or ALS. So it has nothing to do with ROTC, she said in a radio interview. When presumptive President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. announced last week that Mayor Sara Duterte accepted the position, various groups raised speculations about the ROTC returning to the educational curriculum.
Funds and resources will be a big challenge in implementing the proposed mandatory military service of 18-year-old Filipinos, according to Department of National Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana. In a statement, Lorenzana says training camps would be needed to be established across the country to accommodate the millions of individuals who will reach 18 years old every year. Lorenzana noted that the country is not in preparation to maintain a war and has little need to use more people in the military. With this, the official said, the better alternative is the mandatory implementation of the Reserve Officers Training Corps, or ROTC, in private and public schools. Meanwhile, the Armed Forces of the Philippines supported the mandatory military service proposal. AFP spokesperson Colonel Ramon Zagala said this will help instill patriotism among citizens and contribute to nation-building efforts. Zagala added that having mandatory military service would enable the AFP to create a strong manpower base. During the Uniteam Alliance virtual caravan on Wednesday, Mayor Duterte said she would ask Congress to pass a measure on the imposition of mandatory military service for all 18-year-old citizens, both male and female. Leia Ilagan, UNTV News and Rescue. We serve the people. We give glory to God.
So here is the video of Sara Duterte.
Sara Duterte campaigned on January this year that she would propose the mandatory rendering of military service or Reserve Officers Training Corps or ROTC among the youth. Duterte Carpio clarified that it has nothing to do with her becoming the next secretary in the Department of Education.
Walay connection po. With regard to ROTC and Department of Education, remind lang ko sa tanan mga bright that the Department of Education is all about basic education plus ALS.
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with ROTC.
Various groups raised speculations about the return of ROTC following presumptive President Bongbong Marcos Jr. announced last week that Mayor Sara accepted the position as Education Secretary. Sara Duterte's camp also downplayed the claims that her priority in DepEd would be the ROTC. Janice Enhente, UNTV, News and Rescue. We serve the people, we give glory to God.